Ladies and gentlemen, Richards is back. He's posting a video after like 6 weeks. Yay! Yeah, guys, sorry I haven't been posting a lot. Got back from Europe and tired, and I don't really post videos on Mondays, does it? I hate Mondays. I don't want to be like the Garfield of all things, but I love Wednesdays and Fridays. I don't like Mondays. I feel like there's a curse on me on Mondays. So hopefully this video does well. But, you know, not too big expectations on the Monday, guys. Let me know what your favorite day of the week is, by the way. P.S. I wanted to post a video, guys, trying to give a little update on how the channel is doing and what you can expect from it this month. Little short thing on that, by the way. I haven't been posting a lot, like I said, but expect a lot more uploads as we get closer and on the week of Season of the Deep. Season of the Deep is definitely going to be a big one. There's a lot of changes, a lot of new pieces of content that hopefully Bungie will release sooner than expected. I know with other seasons they release it on the day of, which hopefully Bungie responds to that by actually giving us new info weeks prior in advance or something. So hopefully that happens, and it looks like it will. So this channel will have a lot of more content once we get closer and of Season of the Deep. So hopefully you guys are hyped about that, and why not subscribe? We're getting very close to 25k, and I want to hit it before Season of the Deep. We're only 900 away. And be sure to also go down in the description and click on the link if you guys want to help us get movie of the week. Yes, my Final Shape trailer concept video fan made that I just made yesterday is now on the submission page for Bungie. Hopefully we can get movie of the week on Thursday, so why don't you go down and vote it down below. But know that, guys, let's get right into it. So I covered a good amount of some stuff with Final Shape. I think I have 2 or 3 good solid videos on it, and then I know I don't want to cover so much on things that we've already covered, because that would just be dumb. It would be more just turning thoughts again, and I want to keep only new stuff for the Final Shape. And my fault was a pure disappointment in my eyes, so we are really going to set some expectations here for Final Shape as being that like savior for the Destiny franchise. Now, it is the last extension of the White Dark Saga, so hopefully we can go down on a really good, front. We need a really good ending for this saga. It's been like 10 years. We really need a good one. We can't go out like how Lightfall did. So the leaks are going to be hopefully and I'm saying hopefully a lot, because again, it's hoping, and remember to take leaks with a grain of salt, but we're looking at Final Shape to be a good expansion according to these leaks, which are very valid. Apparently the source that confirmed that they did watch the reveal trailer early, so the source is legitimate all the way. But the big shout, Bungie Leaks is another growing SAT YouTuber who, of course, like the name, the Bungie Leaks, been a really credible source, and it's just a nice guy overall. Be sure to subscribe to his channel. One of the stuff also from his channel is now on YouTube, and I usually go there and watch some of his stuff. But yes, so we talked about a lot of things with this leak already, about how the Cade 6 thing was happening, how we had the Final Shape raid and the epilogue mission, but there is even more info about the destination and more info on that epilogue thing that I wanted to cover, and some little things on strike. So let's get into that. So when I said on my previous video that we didn't know a lot about this story, and it looks like that is still the case, as Final Shape is still in production as this video is going live. We don't have everything. But one of the big things that was mentioned in one of the Bungie leak videos recently is that the destination, once we go right through the travel portal, as that will be where the next destination will take place in the Final Shape, that we will be in a time valley of some sorts, with mountains on the side and a huge dark tower in the middle, where the witness is. Now, already off the spot, you can tell that this is a very unique destination. We never saw that kind of aesthetic before. We have always something with a cool, either hive aesthetic with the throne road. We had that technology advanced with Leomuda. Already, this is something that is just crazy. And the theme of Final Shape will be calm it down at that point. I don't think Bungie really wants to go too dark like they did with the Witch Queen, but they really want to go in this different vibe that Lightfall, took place. Bungie kind of doesn't want to go in the same theme that they did for an expansion over again. So don't expect any Neomuto vibes with this next destination. And my other leaks have said this destination will be the most open world thing they've ever attempted it before. So it really does look like the Bungie is going, off the spot with this one. And already you can tell by its aesthetic that it's going to be very unique. Now, apparently this dark tower will be where the final shape will ignite or will take place, whatever you want to call it. And if you don't know, this was a description that was given from the leaker, is that it will be where the final shape is, destroying all timelines and space into each other, creating an absolute nothingness, leading into the final shape, or which is the final shape, which makes sense. We haven't really mentioned too much about the time kind of, idea with, destiny, as a destination. We talked about a little in the final shape with the destination being maybe something in, out there in like a space vortex or something, but already with the mention of time, it really comes down to being even more interesting than we ever seen before. Time is a unique way of, of them saying it, and then also being, calling it timelines, that's already being like a huge hint to, oh my god, what's after the Land Arc Saga? We can be mentioned or hinted at after final shape is done about what's next, or will we already know when the final shape is revealed? Who knows? It's definitely, awesome to see the word timelines, because I feel that word is very critical, because it really shows that there's something beyond this traveler and pyramid thing. It really shows that it's, a much bigger universe than it already is, that we haven't really looked at for so many years. Of course, there was Torbato and all the enemy races planets, but we didn't really ever go into what if there's entire new races out there and all that stuff. So, very interesting thing on that front. But yes, a dark tower in the middle of a cool destination. Very interesting in my eyes. Dark Tower, you don't really know what, how that, comes into play, but it is. Now, we'd say that there's going to be some new enemy types with this. Now, I know there's some people out there that say the Vex will maybe be the next race to get, new units, as we all like, got new Fallen units, Hive got new Hive units, obviously. Lightfall got new Cabal units. Vex should get their new units in the final shape, and there was talks with, there was ideas being put out in this league that there is some sort of Vex structures in this destination, so we could see the Vex race being the last one to get new units, which would be very interesting, and I know a lot of people have speculated on that being something that many want. However, there is this part in the league where it does say that apparently Roke Nezarek will be leading the Taken into the dimension of the Traveler, and apparently there will be these tormentors that look very reminiscent of Roke, but not exactly in this destination. So we could see some more, these things with the Taken, and some more, maybe types with that Tormentor. I think Tormentors is its own subunit. Gee, maybe you could expect even more with it and add it onto it, but I really wouldn't do that because you already have the Tormentors in the game. A lot of people sort of enjoy them. I wouldn't really add more to them, but already by this leak, it looks like, as of right now, Bundy's plan is to add more into the Tormentors for the final shape destination, which I don't think they should do, but there you go. We already got it, but we might get it again. So, like I said. So another thing that I sort of mentioned, I'll put the Kate 6 thing is where this comes into a lot of people's minds, because I now believe Kate 6 will be returning. I feel like people say, oh, he will never return. You know how Bungie is. We literally got Galworm back, like the anniversary pack, which many years ago would never say. I feel like they really want to wrap up the Land Arc Saga, so maybe they're putting a little bit of every other expansion into this. So, but Kate 6 is supposedly to return, maybe being cast with Nathan Fillion doing the voice again. Unknown, however, but apparently returns in the Time Valley, offering us as a guide, which you could definitely see in some sort of time space vortex destination where, time and space just, bring things back, which is very true. I could definitely see maybe the speaker and Kate 6 return. I feel like that would be something Bungie wants to do for one last time. Think of it as a cameo. Why not? You know what I mean? Think of it as that. Now, one of the things I didn't really put in here was the epilogue mission, which I just want to go over real quick because I didn't get to put it into my old video and there was a lot more added to with it. Now, apparently the epilogue mission will be after the raid, and it's going to be, it's not going to be, I don't think, put out on the director as soon as the raid's complete. I think there will be actually like a time-gated waiting building up over the weeks to get to the tower, which will be where we kill the witness, or well, we rip the witness out of the darkness and we kill him. That's kind of like the deal, you know, that's how it's going to be done. So the epilogue mission will be apparently 12 man. However, I don't believe Bungie can do that, as there has been a lot of tricky errors and issues with only 6-man activities. So it looks like that might be adjusted to 6 or 3 people as we get to the final shape, or who knows, the new ending drops and all the changes are fixed prior to the final shape, and we get 12 man. But I wouldn't see it. I think Bungie will wait until the future to allow 12 man activities. However, I would love to see if that is true. Apparently, again, we kill the witness for good in this vision by ripping it out of the darkness, which makes sense. You can't kill the darkness, you can't kill the light, you rip the witness out of the darkness, and you can kill it because it's still an individual figure. There you go. Each week will recover memories of frozen guardians in the valley. You aren't dead, but similar to how we got the light subclasses in the dark forest from the Red War. When I say frozen, I do not mean stasis things. I mean they're like frozen in time. So don't go out in comments and say, oh my god, there's frozen in stasis. What losers? They're not. Stasis, I don't think they really existed in this right now. Frozen in time is a whole different thing, by the way, just probably, you know. There we frozen Oryx is a set piece similar to the Lightblade Strike. So we could maybe see a strike or something, a huge mention with Oryx, and why not, you know? I did love Oryx. Apparently it does say though the Edo Wrath has no mention in this expansion. Kind of sucks. People are saying she's gonna be built as the next big bad, but I feel like she should be built up maybe in Season of Deep and then in final shape, but who knows? So maybe they will do a strike or maybe Oryx, why not? But now apparently a wife cannot move forward or backward. Everything is frozen, not in the safe way, but frozen in time and space, like I just said. The tower is the center of this. Need to unfreeze it, need to verify. The tower is at the center of this. Need to unfreeze it, yeah, and then old set pieces appears here. And there was little leaks about the Dreadnought appearing, so already we could see a lot for the Taken King appearing. You know, returning. I know there was a lot of controversy on if Siva will return, but it looks like that is likely. But you really see, as I'm saying this, leak all together, take it with a grain of salt, but you can see what I'm saying. From the Destiny to Red War, from the Taken Chain, from Forsaken. I feel like Bungie's big thing with this expansion, they want it to be like sort of how I want it to be, an end game of some sort, but not all action, more like a tribute to everything that we have done. So they're going to go back and add everything and put into the expansion. So that's how I would put it. But yeah, guys, that really covers up the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. It was a short video. I feel like we had some good things that was out there recently, and I wanted to post it to you guys. Hopefully videos will be published more often than not before Season of Deep. I don't want to promise anything because we don't really get too much. But once Season of Deep launches, I'll expect a lot of banger videos that come out to that season launches, and definitely a lot of the things that we did for Lightfall will do for Season of the Deep. Big season up ahead, guys. Can't wait. See you guys in our next video. I love you guys. Bye.